So I made a video earlier about the Aldi's ham. So this is the Aldi's ham, right? I put it all together in one pan because once you cook it, this has a tendency of shrinking. And then I'm going to show you how I make it instead of making like the big ham with the bone in it. So they didn't have the circular ring, whatever, pineapple chunk, so I got this. You're going to take some of this pineapple juice and you're going to pour it into the pan. Alright, so that's all the juice from the can. So I'm using the pure cane light brown sugar because I'm also using honey, so if you don't like it too sweet, you could use the light brown sugar. Now you're going to drop some in. I would say like about half a cup or a cup depending on how much ham you're using. Alright, so I put a little bit extra sugar. So I would do like a cup depending on how much. You could always eyeball it. Now you're going to mix it in with that pineapple juice and keep mixing. In addition to the pineapple juice, I'm going to add a sprinkle of honey. About maybe 1 tablespoon. And you are going to mix that on low heat. Now you're going to sprinkle some cinnamon. Cinnamon you can put as much as you want. I just put a little pop, as much as you want. And I also add a sprinkle of nutmeg. It gives it a good flavor. And then you are going to mix all of this together on low heat. Now this is the color that it's going to look, and you're going to keep on stirring it. Now you don't have to wait for this to thicken up, only because I'm putting this overnight, and tomorrow morning, once this is in the refrigerator, it's going to start thickening up, so it should be fine. Okay, so I have cloves. I'll be honest, I really don't use cloves, but you can sprinkle some if you want. So yeah, I just put the cloves on top. It's fine. You could stick the cloves in if you want for presentation, but I ain't doing all that. So now I'm going to pour this liquid into here, and you're going to pour it evenly. So now you're just going to kind of like pour it all over. Make sure it's poured evenly, all on top of the ham. So now you're going to have that liquid sitting there, and it's all over the ham, and you're going to have that sitting there overnight. I do have some cherries, and yes, I do throw some cherries also on top. If you want to do like really nice presentation, you could always line this up, and you could put the cloves and the cherries. But since it's just me and the kids, I'm just going to kind of like throw it on the side or whatever. And then when you slice it for presentation, you could put the cherries on top. I'm also going to add some pineapple chunks. So now I added some pineapples. I didn't use the circular ones, the little circle ones or whatever, the rings. I use a little chunk. Sometimes I like to change things up. Then you put this in overnight, and in the morning this is going to taste really good. Remember, this is pre-cooked ham, so you could probably put it in for like 45 minutes to 1 hour. Just keep it covered, or even less time. So this is pretty easy using the Aldi's ham.